Welcome to the Lean Out Your Business podcast, a show dedicated to helping entrepreneurs accelerate business growth and simplify success. I'm your host, Crista Grasso, and I've been working with businesses for more than 2 decades to help them lean out and optimize what's working while eliminating anything that's not adding value. So if you are ready to get more time back in your day, more profit in your business, and to do business differently, growing and scaling on your terms, let's dive into today's episode. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Lean Out Your Business podcast. Today, we are going to be diving into your business model, and we're going to do things a little bit differently today. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of the recent Simplify to Scale workshop that I just wrapped up, and you're actually going to hear a segment from that workshop. So on day one, we dive in and we look at your vision, we look at your business model, and we look at where you spend your time in your business with the ultimate goal of making sure that you have clarity on where to focus and making sure that the things that you're doing are in alignment. On day 2 of that workshop, we dive into the systems that your business needs to scale. And then on day 3, we actually build your roadmap for scaling. And we look at some mistakes that people make with scaling, as well as some different ways to scale your business. It's a really great workshop. If you have not joined me for it, I do have another one coming up. So head over to leanoutmethod.com/simplifyit to sign up. That's simplify it, all as one word, no dash. So leanoutmethod.com/simplifyit, and go ahead and get registered. And you can do this workshop with me live, ask your questions, get feedback, and really look at what it's going to take to scale your business. But one of the things that keeps people from scaling their business in a way that's really simple and sustainable is having a misaligned business model. So today, I hope you enjoy this little segment from my training, which does walk people through how to think about their business model and how to start to recognize what they want for their business model. And if over time, over the years or months in business, their business model has kind of moved out of alignment from what they really want for their next level. Once you know where you want to go, again, begin with the end in mind, right? You know what that end state looks like. You want to make sure that your business model itself is in alignment with that. A lot of times it's not. Your business model may start off in alignment, but over time, as you say yes to different things and add different things, and as you grow and evolve as a person and as your business grows and evolves, sometimes your business model falls out of alignment. So we're going to go through a little activity here, and I'm going to share with you 2 different types of business models. And as we go through these, I want you to think about which elements of each one you resonate with and which ones you don't. I purposely picked 2 very, very extreme polar opposites. Most people fall somewhere in the middle. You're probably not going to look at either one of these and be like, that's me. But I did this intentionally because I want you to look at it and be like, that sounds more like where I'm going. Or there is no way I would ever want that, right? And so as we go through these, just kind of look at where do you resonate and kind of think about your own business model. So we're going to start with Lacey. Lacey is the laptop lifestyle entrepreneur. So her target income is like $250,000. And her approach from a team perspective in her business, she wants to keep things as simple as possible. She wants one really solid VA, somebody that she can, really rely on. And then she wants to do the rest of it herself. She's not looking to form some really big team. Her lifestyle, she is all about travel, right? She's laptop lifestyle. She wants to work from anywhere. She's all about pleasure and enjoyment and fun. And work to her is just a part of her lifestyle. She does not live to work, right? She just has a different vibe. Her business model, if she could plug into somebody else's infrastructure and audience, she would be all about it. And just fun fact, this is an actual business mentor that I used to have. The name was not Lacey, but this is a real business model of a mentor that I used to work with. And she would love to just do one-on-one coaching, plugging into somebody else's model. So she doesn't have to worry about the marketing and finding people and any of that. She can leverage something in somebody else's infrastructure that already exists. And her focus, she wants kind of like one-off coaching engagements and then that long-term coaching commitment for others. So maybe she's one of the coaches in somebody else's program, right? And her goal, she just wants to create a life that she loves, making money and doing something she loves while she's helping people. This is ultimate laptop lifestyle entrepreneur, right? And so I'd love to hear just in general as I move on, like, what do you guys think about this one? Are you like, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. That's good. Or are you like, no way? Because we are going to flip and we are going to look at the opposite of that. Okay, so here's Emily. Emily is the empire builder. And again, this is a real business mentor who I worked with, different name. So her target income, totally different. She does not want 250,000. She wants like $100 million. She is here to change the world. She wants to build an empire. Her approach, she wants a big team of full-time employees. She's big on team. She wants a huge team. She wants to do profit sharing. Team is a very big focus for her. Her lifestyle, she loves to work hard, right? She's all about working hard, but not in a hustle kind of way, not in a overwork herself kind of way. She just really enjoys work, and she equally balances that with the other things that matter to her. She spends a lot of time with her family. She goes on vacations, but she's very much like, let's do this thing, right? She lives for her work. She loves her work. She's very passion fueled. Her business model, she's all about being an industry thought leader. She's a coach to other coaches. She does a lot of high touch things with a big team to support her. In her focus, she has like that one core year-long offer with a back-end ascension model. She's actually got a whole bunch of different offers, but she's known for one thing. She's got like that one thing that's out there. That's the one thing that she promotes. And then once people get into her world, they kind of never leave because she's got a whole bunch of different paths to take people on. And her goal is to build a legacy and leave a massive impact. And so if you look at the two of these, again, I intentionally picked two very dramatically different companies and business models so that you could look at this and see which one you resonate with. So super curious, are you more on the Lacey side, more on the Emily side, or somewhere like square in the middle? This is the beauty. You get to choose, right? I always say the beauty and the curse of entrepreneurship is the gift of choice. You have so many different choices that you get to make as an entrepreneur. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming. But the thing is, you don't have to be an Emily, and you also don't have to be a Lacey, right? You can be whatever it is, somewhere in the middle. We'll say Mary in the middle. This is just to get you thinking about, what business model do you like? What business model do you want? And is what you're doing today or what you have planned to do next in alignment with that? Because if it's not, you definitely want to make changes. So really good to take some time and reflect on it. And there truly is not one way to achieve success in business. There is whatever makes sense for you and for your target market, right? Every market needs and wants different things. So you just have to think, again, business, personal, customer from a vision perspective. What is the business model that aligns to that and supports it? And so take some time and really think about, what does your ideal business model look like and how close to that is your current model? And when you think about the second half of this year, right, we've got about 5 months left in the year, is what can you do more of or what can you do less of through the rest of this year to bring you closer in alignment with that ideal business model? Thank you for joining me for another episode of the Lean Out Your Business podcast. I hope you got a lot of value and actionable insights from today's show and would love if you take a moment to leave us a review. If you have any questions on today's episode or on how to lean out your business, join us over in our private Facebook community where every week we do live training and Q&A, and I'd love to have you be part of the conversation. Head to leanoutmethod.com/group to join us. And before you go, be sure to subscribe to the show so you're the first to know when we release a new episode. We'll see you next week.